And then as far as the signing class, I don't know if there's wagers on the first adjective or everybody's definition of fits and culture and excellent and perfect and all those things. We had needs at quarterback. We had needs at linebacker. We satisfied those very well. You look at 3 quarterbacks, one a graduate transfer, 2 from high school, overall 19 signees, 10 on defense. A big need for us was linebacker. We think we got 7 guys that are somewhere defensively. When you look at a guy that might move from the secondary down to the box, or from the box to defensive end, just kind of depending on how all these guys grow up. Very, very pleased with where we are. We had 2 guys. Morgan Mahalik has decided to transfer. Had a great meeting with Morgan yesterday. Very emotional meeting in a great way. A guy that was very, very sad to leave here, but wanted to have an opportunity to play, and that was very, very cool deal. And then Glenn Iannaccio is no longer with the program. He will be enrolled at the University of Oregon through the spring and won't be with the team any longer. We can't fill it more. Just they won't let us from a number standpoint. We needed linebackers and quarterback were our 2 biggest areas of need, and I think we again addressed those very well. 3 quarterbacks of a couple different grades in school, and then at linebacker 1 junior college guy, and then kind of 6 hybrid guys, and probably 3 of those guys will probably end up being inside linebackers, and 2 of those guys will probably end up, 1 guy might be a safety, 1 guy might be a down guy. So as those guys flesh out, whatever you do, I think we'll end up with a good depth situation at linebacker. The biggest change in those is kind of how you use your defensive tackles, inside guys, and then the open end guy. So guys like Jonah Moitz, Rodney Prevost, Justin Hollins, all those guys that were kind of space guys will now probably be that open end guy, the strong side end. You're going to look for a little bit thicker guy. And again, when Jonah Moy gets through this cycle, he's probably that guy will probably end up being that type of guy. So there's slight differences really to only that position. Your Mike Backer is not as responsible for as much ground, and so that guy can be a little thicker and a little more downhill. Obviously, you'd like those guys to run as best as they possibly can and still do their deal. A little less two gapping, which is what opens that up.